Hello, there we go. Had me worried there for a second. Lost my audio. It's like the storms haven't hit that bad yet. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by a little early and hanging out here before I start the show up here. And as I just mentioned a minute ago, it might be a short show because storms are blowing through in southern Indiana, and I don't know if it's going to, how long I'm going to have power. I guess we're going to find out. Technology at its grandest. That's all I'm saying. All right, everybody. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out. We will see ya in just a few minutes. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, stackers. Hoosier Stacker coming at you from southern Indiana. How is everyone this evening? And if you don't hear it, I have some thunderstorms blowing through here, so hopefully the show is not a short show. The storm started to blow through here about 30 minutes ago, and it's rocking and rolling outside. So, yep. Good to see everyone. Gold Mabel, hello. Welcome, my friend. It's all good. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by. And Poppy, nice to see you. Still Ringer, Silver Creek Prospecting, welcome. And Yankee Stacking, thanks for swinging by, my friend. So this evening, I'm going to change it up a little bit in regards to the show. As soon as I get my video, just cooperate here. Okay, well, power pump, I guess. My display is overhead is froze. Isn't technology grand? So we won't do that tonight. Hey, Jeff Crumpler, good to see you, my friend. So I had a rather. I'll start the show off here. Try not to be too somber about it. Hey, love button. Uh, this past Sunday, I think it was, I was going through the channels as the best as I can because, I have a lot of people that I'm subscribed to, and it's hard to keep up. But I make a point to swing by Silver Stealer's channel. He put out a video this past weekend, I think it was, or no, it's actually this time last week, and I actually had a chance to watch it Sunday, I think it was. It was talking about the Samaria, uh, was that Amgi, or I believe was the name, the word. Basically, it was the uh, translated simply means freedom, financial freedom, debt freedom, and it just really striked a nerve in me. Not a nerve, I would say. It did bring me a little bit of tears while Silver Steeler was talking about the Samaria uh, word, and I want to bring up because he actually brought that up from I believe it was SD Bullion. If I can bring my desktop window up. Yeah, I can't bring that up tonight either. All right. Guess I should restart my computer. Anyway, what's going on? For thousands and thousands of years, and I'm buffering, so we'll see how this goes. For thousands and thousands of years, the human race has been in a yo-yo when it comes to indebtedness or in being in debt. And way back, however many years ago, the Somalia culture existed, 2,500 years ago or something like that. They coined Agi, I think it's Agi or Agi, I can't remember exact pronunciation now, where they came to the realization 2,500 years ago that debt was bad. Debt was enslavement to the human race or to an individual. And what's really, and I mentioned this on Silver Steeler's video on the comments. Check him out if you don't know him. Check out Silver Steeler, and also Winning Image Photography. What really got to me was the fact that we as a race have been going through this yo-yo, this up and down of economic downturns, economic cycles. We have seen it many times where everything goes sideways, and it's not just us. It's not just this current generation. History repeats itself, unfortunately. But what really gets me is the fact that we see it, history books repeat it, but yet we continue to endeavor into that vicious cycle of economic downturn, and then positives and negatives. And it's just the idea that probably the biggest reason for such a hardship to generations, for eons, literally, is the fact that we allow ourselves to get into that state of indebtedness, being in debt with whomever. And it is quite And as I posted into Silver Steeler's comment, it is quite sad to see that we continue to go down this road of ups and downs and economic downturns. And is it by design? Is it planned? I don't know. Is it just how the numbers roll? I mean, I don't know. It's just the idea that we have seen it time and time again, yet we continue to go down that road, and that's just that's just really heart aching if you really stop and think about it. I mean, we as stackers or collectors, but primarily stackers, we as stackers are trying to avoid going down that same road that our generations, our forefathers, our ancients, whatever you want to call them, have been down this road before, and we are trying to avoid that by doing what we do by stacking. And that's why I changed the topic of this show this evening to, as I did to, oh, my lights just blinked. Oh, that's why I changed the topic to the show was, why do we stack? Me personally, I stack because I want the insurance. And if you stop and think about it, it insures so many things. Your precious metals. It insures your income should you get laid off. It ensures you to be able to keep your house, keep a roof over your head should you have a bad downturn in your life, in your income. It ensures food. It ensures clothes. It ensures life, if you think about it. Exactly, Silverstruck. We stack for protection. We stack for insurance. We stack because we know it's the right thing to do. And there are plenty of people out here in the community, and I have great respect for them. I really do. That I feel like sometimes they forget what draw them into the precious metal community in the first place. I think a lot of people, as I got into this community because I wanted the knowledge. I wanted the exposure, not the exposure. I wanted the experience of being part of getting into precious metals to learn to be more financially independent, more financially free, for more not being as, as you have, I'm sure you have heard many times in the past, more not being a slave to being in debt. And after watching that video this past Sunday, and like I said, it teared me up, and thinking about it right now actually tears me up a little bit right now. It's just the idea that we don't have to kill ourselves basically to be as I don't know, in the class of financial wealth by being in debt. There are many ways of being wealthy, both monetarily, spiritually, life. And when I think a lot of people, they feel like they're so obligated to be in a specific financial class that they forget the repercussions of going into a level of debt that you're practically drowning in, and you're barely holding on, and then something like COVID hits and people lose their jobs. What was our unemployment rate? 8-9% last year, something like that. It was extremely painful. And just the idea that we as humans, we as stackers, we as people, we don't have to be so financially in debt to be happy. So that's how I wanted to start the show this evening, is because I feel like a lot of people they come in and they come into this community as I did, and with the intent of preserving their wealth to hedge against inflation and to be prepared in an SHTF event. That is the fundamentals of why we stack. That is my fundamentals into why we stack. And then looking at that or reviewing that video in the comments and actually going out to SD Bullion, because they were actually the ones that actually are offering this particular coin. I can't even remember the name of it now. You'll have to go out there and check it out. It's a 5-ounce coin, has the Somalia as the obverse, and it has a description about the Angie term for freedom, not being in debt. So check it out, because I think, and if I can get to someone to basically, I hate to say the word reset, because that's basically where we're heading as a nation. But I think if you give yourself a chance to step back and realize why you started your stacking journey, why you started to become, why you became, why you wanted to become part of this community. I think everyone, when they first started into it, was for those 3 basic fundamentals, and I still hold true to those to this day. And seeing that video from Silver Steeler just drove it home to me this past Sunday. I actually emailed him directly. I said, Steeler, thank you, or Silver Steeler, thank you very much for awakening me. And that's, you know what, that was actually the name of the coin, the Awakening. So I actually came back to him. I said, thanks for awakening me to this information, because I actually did lose sight of why I came into this community. I actually lost sight into why I stack, why I collect shinies, why I have constitutional, why I am into this journey as I am. And I don't want to be in debt when I die. No one wants to be in debt when I die, when they die. Yeah. So obviously, the sooner the better. But yes, it is. It was quite a for me quite a revelation on how we as a society, or we as humans, mankind, have went up and down and up and down and up and down financially, economically for thousands of years. Yet we keep doing it today. And unfortunately, from my point of view, and again, I left my Hoosier Stacker crystal ball somewhere, but I vaguely remember seeing in my crystal ball where this time around we are so interconnected globally. We are so dependent globally that if we have a bad downturn this time around, we may not come out of it. And I hate to be all doom and gloom about that, but if you think about it, the previous economic downturns, go through the history books and look at them. The previous economic downturns that you had seen, yeah, it was impactful from a regional level, local level, but not an international level, and sure in hell not in a global level. We are at this downturn, and again, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but you gotta be thoughtful of it. This downturn, should it happen, hopefully it never does, but should it happen, is going to be multitudes worse than previous downturns, because of the fact that we are so interconnected globally, and like I normally am. So hopefully you guys get the gist of the video here, but we'll see. We'll see how the weather holds up, how the electricity and everything holds up here, and my internet for that matter. So Yeah, some food for thought for you guys this evening, July 8th, 2021, which by the way is one day after my birthday. And just take to heart that you might want to do a reality check on your part, do a reality check on your life, and just make sure that you are protecting yourself, because and anyone out here that is interested to come up into the panel, the chat is in, or the link to the StreamYards, or not StreamYards, into Melon is open. You're welcome to come in if you would like. Hello, Cash Cat. Good to see you, my friend. So I don't know how the video held up during all that, because I kept seeing a lot of buffering going on. So hopefully my message came through loud and clear, everyone. If there's any first timers into the show here, please put a 1 into the chat. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you haven't already done so, please smash that thumb button. I would appreciate that as well. And finally, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see in here, subscribe to the Hoosier Stacker channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm actually driving myself to 700 subscribers. I'm currently at 420, I believe. I intend to do a pretty big event when I hit to 700 or near 700. And I don't have my facial cam on, but I always wear a mask over my face when I'm actually showing that video. But I have made the decision, once I hit that 700 mark, then I'm going to retire the Hoosier Stacker mask. So you'll all get a full-time face reveal after I hit 700. And the biggest reason why I'm doing this is because when I do hit that 700 number, yep, that's right, Cash Cat, 420. When I do hit that 700 number, what I'm planning on doing for the event, I'm not going to be able to wear the mask. Just saying. Not for any length of time. So, and I do have the intent. I guess I could show you what I intend to do as part of that. Guess I could do this if I can get my video to work. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. So, all right, that seems to be working good. So I am intending on doing some giving back to the community in various ways, starting with a few of these. If I put up here, you guys could actually see it. A few of those. Ooh, that was a close one. A little too bright. Hang on. Still too bright. Yeah. Basically, what I have there in front of you is I am acquiring 1/10 ounce gold, American gold Eagles, as part of my event. I acquired these not too long ago, and oops, and this will be part of the event. I don't have all the details out quite yet. There we go. I don't have all the details out yet, but I am going to be releasing these to various members of the community who wants to participate. And I'm actually not done yet. I'm actually going to be getting some more. I'm actually even thinking about possibly going up to even quarter-ounce gold. I don't know yet. Well, that depends on how much I can afford. So I can afford the 10th ounces. That's not too painful. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get anything larger. And then see if I can get my other camera to go here. Nope, still froze. All right. So these will be available here once I hit that number and I do the event. And I'm going to acquire some more of those. And then, so that's some of the stuff I'm going to do. And I'm sure there's going to be some silver along the way too. I'm also, and there's a few people out here know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it anyway. Oregon Stacker, Plumber Stacker in particular, they know about this. I'm going to also do something about this. It is a 10-gram Geiger gold bar. And I can cover that up there. There we go. My exposure is a little exposed. Yep. Come on. There we go. Too much light. So this 10-gram gold Geiger will be part of the event as well. And I have a feeling there's going to be a battle on this one, just saying. Because I guess these are hard to come by. From what I've been told, these are hard to come by. And I actually got really lucky on this. I actually got this from my LCS a couple months back. I actually went there looking for 10th ounce gold, and I almost made that acquirement when I saw out of the corner of my eye. I saw this Geiger. I'm like, oh, Geiger. Because everyone talks about the Geiger. So I decided to go ahead. I went ahead and got the Geiger instead of the 10th ounce gold that time around. But that will be out when the event, as part of the event as well. And like I said, there'll be I'm sure silver will be out there as well. Oop. Did I lose power? I think I just saw my lights flash. Am I still out here? I think I'm still out here. Okay. All right, I think everyone's still out here. Heck of a day to be doing a show when there's a storm blowing through here. Hey, Stack Attacks. So, hey, I tell you what, my friend, you know, as I always tell everyone, and as I tell everyone, you know, slow and steady always wins the race. And always stay in budget. Don't go all freaky and going for fear of missing out. Just stick to your guns and buy slow and steady. You know, you could save up your fiat a little bit into what I call my BYOB&T bank. So be your own bank and trust no one. I keep my fiat as much out of the standard banking industry system machine as I can because I want to be able to save that fiat. So when the time is right, I go down to the LCS or online or wherever and I make an acquirement. But I always try to keep as much of the fiat out of the bank as I can, which right now isn't a whole lot, but I'll get there eventually. But again, slow and steady wins the race, and just make sure you don't exceed your means, don't exceed your budget, and as I said, don't freak out on uh, fear of missing out. You know, if you have it in your budget to take the opportunity to buy on the dip, cool, go for it. But don't do something silly like use a credit card to buy something unless you have the absolute means of paying off that card within that same billing cycle. I mean, that's sort of like why in the hell do we pay taxes on precious metals? You know, why would you pay interest on a precious metal? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. I know some people do it, but they also have other ways of recouping their expense of using that credit card. But if you can do it without using credit, because also you also got to remember too that if you use a credit card or any card to acquire something, they have record. They have a record of you making that acquirement. And I have a guest in the show here. No video, no. Let's see if he's willing to speak up here. Hello, Yankee.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Yankee Stacking. How's it going? You hear me? Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me? I actually can't for some
Ah,
reason. Hold on.
well. Oh, you know why? Hang
That's
on.
strange.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I know why.
Hmm.
Hang on. No?
Using my AirPods and I see that I'm coming through. I can't hear you.
Well, I'm
Very strange.
not sure what's going on there. Not sure what's going on there. Uh,
Yeah.
well, it was working last week. I had like 4 people on the show.
You're both down here, says Cash Cats. I can fix anything. Oh, I see, Eric. I'm hearing my wife laughing at something in the other room.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we're all hearing you, but for some reason you cannot hear
No,
me.
it's not.
Okay, hang
I
on.
have it all
Let
the
me
way
try
up.
one more thing here.
I'm not sure you're sending the
Oh,
sound back to me,
hang
buddy.
on, hang on, hang on, hang on. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, now I can hear you. Okay.
Helps to turn on the monitor every so often.
Yeah, there we go. There
Hey,
we go.
Yankee.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, pretty good.
Good.
Technology is grand.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it?
How's it
Oh,
going?
man, very good. I just wanted to jump on and say hi. I also wanted to tell everybody that what you are planning on doing is going to be simply stunning,
Well,
epic,
I hope so.
incredible. I hope they realize what you're going to do
I hope
is going to
so.
be big.
And I hope I don't disappoint.
I don't think it's going to be a disappointment at all. I think it's going to, like I said, stun people.
Well, I showed you.
Incredible generosity. Look at that. I know, right?
I already showed this once, but yeah,
I know. Wow.
plumber in Oregon's been like, "You're going to auction it off. You're going to auction it off, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I'll auction it off eventually." But I told him I said I'm not auctioning it off until I hit that 700 subscriber mark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, it's going to be part of the event along with those 10-ounce gold coins. So
I'm not using his Wi-Fi stack attack. I still have to get over to Tim's and fix his internet. I've been working, believe it or not, with Comcast for him.
oh yeah,
He gave me all the info and said just call yourself my say you're Tim's tech support or IT director or whatever you want to call and get this thing fixed for me.
Well,
So,
if he would use something that's not from the 1980s.
yeah, no kidding. Oh, it is 12 years old, the cable modem.
No
I
kidding.
found out. I called up and they're like running it and they're like, "Oh my, this is 12 years old. Oh, we don't even support this anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, no kidding."
You think?
Uh, so
Hey,
I
well,
think it works,
I
hopefully.
just lost my modem 2 weeks ago. I had to go over to Spectrum and get a new modem. It just died for no reason. It was
Hey,
like
are you, what's the weather like where you're at?
stormy, very.
Mm,
We
hmm
have a pretty good line coming through right now. It sounds like it has started to settle down a little bit out there, but there for a bit. I thought I saw my lights flicker a few times. So,
Darth Lauper, good to see you.
Darth and Mrs. Silverman, Cash
Yes,
Ringer,
Mrs. Silverman.
Stack Attack. Yeah, a lot of good people out here. And
Oh, it's
HVAC,
good to see you.
Presidential Basics. Hey,
I'm
hey, we
eating with my dad after. Oh, that he's out eating with his dad after going to his local coin shop. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. What a way to end the day. Go to LCS, check out the wares, then you have a nice little meal, talk about it with the dad. I like that.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
good way to finish the day. So I don't know how much of my rant you heard earlier,
Mm.
Yankee.
I did. I heard some of it. Yep.
I wasn't.
Yep.
I mean, I kept buffering, so I wasn't sure if I was actually getting the message out or not. So I know your thoughts because you and I have talked personally many times. I know your thoughts, but if you wouldn't mind, reiterate to the audience what I basically said earlier. So I know you're going to drive it harder at home harder than me.
Mm. I don't want to. I mean, I sometimes get
Well,
carried away, I admit it.
well, the thing is though, I mean, and this is actually something that HVAC and I had talked about a few nights ago.
Mm.
We're looking at trying to, trying to get into more of a collaboration between the two of us in
Hmm.
regards to providing content for directed towards newbies into the community, people that need to know what we didn't know when we started year and a half ago.
Yep.
So
That's
we're
that's
actually
a
going to be looking at doing that.
good
But
idea.
you know, a as I have said in the past, I didn't have this knowledge until a year and a half ago. And now I see things in a completely different set of binoculars than in the past. And it is because of the stacking community and all the members that have the same mindset as, when it comes to what I call the basic fundamentals of why we stack,
Right.
you know. And yes, yes, I have to give you accolades on that because you helped me drive that home as well
Mm.
when we first met.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's just the idea that, people need to remember why we got into the community first. But I truly believe that most people came into this community for the same reason as I hold true and steadfast with today. You know, protect myself, protect myself. Insurance, uh, preserve my wealth, and have money in case of a bad event, and just being prepared.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of people come into the community for that mindset. And I think every so often you sort of have to help them recenter and realign why they are into the community as they are. And I don't want to alienate
Right.
anyone, but at the same time,
No,
you know,
no, no. I hear you. If I could just add to that a little bit of what you're saying, because I think that has really been the thrust of your whole channel, your existence on YouTube, and what you really tried to accomplish from the get-go, and the whole idea of the Stackers Gathering. So, I think I think what would be awesome, and maybe in the chat they can give us a one if they like this idea, but and I hate the term, so don't get upset with me. I'm gonna sound like a millennial, but a safe place
that's
where they could call in and just ask, a newbies, right? People that are just at the cusp of stacking and
yeah,
trying to learn and feel comfortable talking with you.
yeah.
and make it a safe area because it's hard. I open up my call line sometimes and it's so hard for people to feel comfortable. They get all, Plumber told me he broke out in a cold sweat the first time he called in. I'm like, dude, really? And he's like, yeah, I knew you too. I mean, we were talking all the time, but I just couldn't. And I'm like, we got to make it easier, especially in your live stream, to encourage them to call in and ask questions and
Hmm.
collaborate with everyone.
And I think
I think that would be awesome.
I think there'd be a lot of people that would be more
Mm,
than willing and able to support and help them, mentor them on,
mm,
how they need to, how the best practices, because, obviously this is for entertainment purposes only,
mhm, mhm,
but best practices of what they have used or what they have exercised in their past to get to where they are and their journey. Say, hey,
mm,
we did this, or I did this, and we did this, and it worked out for well. Something
mm.
you might want to look into doing, and we'll give you some help along the way, and just give you support and what have you.
So you stick the link to this live stream right in the chat, don't you?
Yes, I do. Uh,
And I know of the 13 or so people that are listening in right now. I guess I think Roseanne 110 was lurking, but that's fine. That's okay,
uh,
Roseanne. If you, I broke out into a cold sweat 10 minutes ago. Dude, I would say this. If anybody calls in right now, clicks that link and jumps on to ask a question of you, Hoosier, not me, you. I'll mail them a silver dime right now.
there you go. Who doesn't? You can't go wrong with that. Who doesn't
I
want a
mean, right,
dime?
one sounds good. Good call. Call it the silver safe space. Ooh,
Ooh,
there you go, Cash Cats. I like it.
nice.
Yeah, first person, click that link, jump in. If you just want to chat with Hoosier, ask him a question, maybe just tell us why you got into stacking and what it means to you.
Yeah, I mean that's the topic for the show this evening is why do you
Yep,
stack?
right. I saw that.
I know why I stack, and I actually had to get myself back into alignment because I started to fall off the bandwagon. And
Mm,
when I saw Silver Steeler's video this past weekend, I'm like, okay, thank you, Steeler, for realizing where I've been going here lately. I was like, okay, time to refocus, time to get back on the bandwagon,
mhm,
because that's why I came into this community, is to protect myself, to have, as you always call it, insurance for
right.
many things in life. And it's time to get back for me. It's time for me to get back on track.
Hi, Tupac. How you doing? Good to
Hey,
see you here.
hey, Tupac and Roseanne. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rose. Yeah. You know, I think that is very common to have happen, especially if metal spot prices or just the costs go sideways, lateral for a period of time. It's not going up, so people all like, oh, get all excited, or it's even not dropping where newbies are going, oh my word, now I can finally, stock up.
Hmm.
It's just languishing. And I think sometimes people start to lose focus, start to forget why they got into it.
I mean, we don't want I hate to be a preacher about it, right? But at the same time, we're trying to mentor the next generation of stackers to say, hey, don't fall for the same traps that we fell into. Like for me, paying 126 sales tax for a gold bar trap, you
Mm,
know,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and things like that, experiences, learning opportunities, as I call them, to help the next generation come on board.
I guess nobody wants a silver dime.
I guess
That
not.
that that stuns me. I mean, the link keeps popping up, so they can't pretend that they don't know what it is. Tupac, Silverstruck, come on, catch cats. Really,
So,
it's not painful.
so
Hi, Willie.
Tupac, he actually hit his 1K subscribers this past
Yeah,
weekend, which is really cool to get that
I
on the
saw
4th of
that. That's
July or July 4th
huge.
weekend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And who else hit 1K this past weekend? Ken Titus or K Titus.
He
He,
did. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, K Titus hit
Yeah.
1K. Mill Stacks, I believe. I believe Mill Stacks hit 1K too.
Millstacks, yeah, he and I were talking about that. He monetized up and he's pretty jacked. He said, I have to tell somebody Yankee. Okay. It is great. I was like so
Oh,
happy for him.
you should have seen when the super chats were available to Tupac show last night. He just got
Mm-hmm.
hammered with super chats after super chats after super chats. It was crazy, but it was great.
Isn't it wonderful? I mean, that shows again, somebody put a comment in there how epic this community is. It's so true. It really is. When you see that kind of love, it really is inspiring. Oh, you want the silver dime, Silverstruck, huh? You know what to do. There's a link. It's right there in the chat.
Right there at the chat. If anyone's interested, jump in. I don't bite.
Yeah.
I think Yankee nibbles, but I don't bite.
Oh, I lick.
Oh, you lick.
No,
Oh, that's right. You licked that gold back, buddy. Who got that lickable gold back earlier?
I forget. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's very hygienic.
Dab, 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 dab. Here we go.
Aussie Coin Girl. Okay, so the premiere must be over because I saw her over there just a little bit ago on what's his name? I just had Mike Maloney's live stream.
Mm.
So I was popping in there. I saw her over there. I said hi to her there.
Hey, Aussie Coin Girl, good to see you. You know, Aussie
All right,
Coin
Aussie
Girl.
Coin Girl.
Yeah.
Just that link right there. I'm offering a free silver dime. And girl, I gotta send that. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I have to send that package out to you. I'm holding off on it just in case you want to buy some stuff from Tim, so you can just bundle it all up. But if you click that link and jump on, with Hoosier Stacker, I'll throw an extra silver dime in there.
You know, Aussie Corn Girl was actually my second friend into my show, into my channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was number 2 from way back in November. It was so great to see her come into the channel. It's like, hey, I got a subscriber. I have no idea what to do with it, but I got a subscriber.
So Darth is not really hot and bothered with the Gold Eagle Type 2 coin, huh?
Well, at least the reverse on the Type 2 Gold Eagles look a whole lot better than the silver ones.
Oh, they really are. In fact, I just bought one today, one of the Gold Eagle Type 2s. Just about 2 hours ago, I bought one.
At least the gold coins have
the
reverse is a little bit more majestic than the
It's
silver.
majestic. It's respectful. I hate to say that word, but I mean the other one, clipped wing, kind of looking down, and it's just kind of thin, gaunt, too much of a field around it.
Yeah.
The big, bold eagle eye is still, I think, pretty good. Pretty good.
There we go.
And I gotta tell you, Hoosier, I just got the package with a bunch of Type 2 Silver Eagles. I'm gonna rip it open tonight, I think, on my live stream.
I don't know which is worse, seeing the queen on the reverse or the new eagle, the new Type 2.
That's a tough choice.
Oh man, you know what? Let me bring Tupac in real quick here. Hey, Tupac.
Oh, Tupac.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
Extra loud, Tupac. Extra loud.
I don't know why I don't have a picture though.
Did you turn your camera on?
The cameras are on.
Can you back away from the mic? Just a bit.
The mic is on the computer here. I could see if I could turn it down.
I might have to take my
below your
earpods off. Yeah. Whoa.
Unfortunately, Melon app doesn't have the ability to adjust audio of incoming streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of the disadvantages.
Well, congratulations, Tupac. I just want to say, so happy for you hitting that big 1K sub club. Great to have you aboard. That's so awesome, man.
Thank you so much. Said you had a free dime? Give it to somebody in chat.
You got it. Nope, you won it. Email me your mailing address, buddy. Unless it's on your channel, I can grab it off that. I want to mail it out to you.
No. Give it to somebody in chat.
Okay. You get to pick. Quick.
All right, how many people are in chat? Okay, there's 18 people in chat. Unfortunately, no one's going to be able to see what I'm writing down, but...
okay.
We trust you.
We'll go with this. All right. Let's have everybody in chat pick a number between 1 and 15.
Here we go. 17 people in there. Odds are good. Oh, don't you say that, Eric. We'll be spinning it later on tonight.
There we go. So how late were you up last night, Tupac, with all the extra work you had last night?
I didn't go to bed till like 3:30 in the morning. But I think we stopped streaming around 2 or 2:30.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had a page and a quarter of donations, so I had to open rolls for everybody. It was quite amazing.
That's just amazing. That's why I love this community. Just everyone's so helpful and so giving and just
I can barely hear you, Hoosier.
You can. Well, we can definitely hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, Yankee.
All right. Yeah, I think I saw a comment in the chat, Hoosier, that said your microphone was low. I don't know if that's fixable.
Crank it up. I'll crank it up the best I can.
All right. So do we got a winner here, Tupac?
We do not. I think we're going to have to go to a round 2.
Wow.
All righty.
Round 2.
One guess per person?
Yep.
One guess.
And hi, Muscle Shells.
Well, you see all the numbers that were picked that were losers. So don't pick those again, right?
Right.
All right, let's see. I think we just leave the... there you go. Round 2, 1 to 15.
But we have a winner.
Stop.
You got it?
And the winner is Muscle Shells.
Muscle Shells.
Greg.
Congrats.
The number was 12.
Number
was
12.
12. Sweet. Can't show it because we can't see you on the camera.
Yeah, I don't know why the camera ain't coming up.
We trust you. We trust you, Tupac. It was 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you were televising your video, but it's black for some reason because you just turned off your camera and it went back to the number 2. But for some reason,
Is the start video button at the bottom there?
Here we go.
Clicked.
I just got it going. And we go ahead and check.
After you wrote down the number 12. No, I'm kidding. Muscle Shell, you won, man. Email me, Muscle Shell. Send me your mailing address. I'll get you a dime.
Okay, now how do I get rid of this thing? If I click, I got rid of it. Sweet. Nice. Got all my cameras working. Yeah.
So Tupac, tell us about your upcoming event.
Well, we actually are. We've got our video is actually coming out in an hour. The comment video, and we're going to be showing a lot of the stuff that's in the giveaway, but there's a lot more coming. And the giveaway is going to be July 30th. It's a Friday. And there's a lot of silver. There's gold. There's platinum. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
And found out that there's more gold coming. We have a 1 gram bar of gold in the giveaway. The big giveaway is Maxwell Silverhammer donated a 5-ounce bar of silver. Oh. And then Dennis Jamerson just let me know that he's sending a 0.5 gram of gold. And Roseanne 110, that's in the chat, sent a 1 gram bar of platinum.
Oh my goodness!
My silver squad. I'll show you. I guess I could show a couple of things.
You could. You could.
Video,
no, I'm not.
All right. I want to see it.
We can pretend. do a Vanna, Tupac. Do a Vanna. Show it to the audience.
We can't see you, dude. But oh well.
Hey, Kathy's Corner. Good to see you. Welcome.
Hi, Kathy's Corners.
And the
hi, Kathy.
The panel.
Kathy's Corners also donated a 1 ounce round.
Wow. Way to go, Kathy.
Change this to my silver squad donated 2 of these jars that are filled with 2 ounces of silver shot.
You do say these jars, and we can't see it, Tupac. I don't know if you heard us.
You can't see?
Nope.
No, I don't know if you clicked the camera off again or what. At the bottom there, start video.
Let's see.
No.
I see 2.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, okay. So it was on,
But the video wasn't passing
the 2
through.
went away.
Yeah.
Now the question is your camera? I mean, what are you using? Your phone or?
No, I'm using my setup here.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Can you see me now?
No.
Unless you are in a dark closet, no.
Wow. How about now?
Nope. I don't know why you're
It's
having.
a lighter shade of black.
Wow, that's really weird because I
It
can
is.
see it on the screen here.
Right.
That is strange because it's not coming across for some reason. I don't know if it's on your end
Now
or
you
my
turned
end.
the camera off.
Here, let me try to
Nope.
do something again. How did I bring that up before?
Well, while you're trying to do that, I'm bringing someone else into the stream here.
Oh, we got somebody else?
Yep.
Sweet.
Steel Ringer.
Steel Ringer.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Steel, how's it
Hey,
going?
Steel, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
Well, I think it might actually be my end because Steel, are you putting video up out, or you have your camera turned off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
He's got video on.
There's
Yeah, I think
something
it's on your
something
end.
going in on my end apparently.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute, Tupac, I just brought up your share here. All right. Whoop, that didn't work out.
This is really weird.
That's okay. I do think it is on Hoosier's
Yeah,
side,
it's my end,
'cause
but
we're seeing 2 people that have their cameras on and we can't see them. What are the odds, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, that storm blew through a bit ago. I may have something may have got
Yep.
bumped.
Okay, just describe it in just luscious ways.
Well, it's a nice jar. I can,
Ooh.
and there's 2 of these, and they're filled with 2 ounces of silver shot.
Oh, hold on. I got some drool here. Hold on. All right. There we go. I'm better.
No, that's it. Well,
Nice.
so Steel Ringer, how's it going?
Oh, it's doing good. How are you guys?
Oh, pretty good. Hey,
Doing
Yank.
great, man.
Hey, Yankee. Let me give you a little story about Steel Ringer here.
All right.
Way back in February, I'm doing my show, and I get this email from this guy named Steel Ringer. I'm like, who in the heck's this Steel Ringer guy? I don't recognize him. So, he sent me an email and said, hey, can I be a moderator on your channel? I'm like, a moderator? I don't really have a whole lot going on my show for a moderator, but I'll keep you in mind. I'll keep you in mind. I don't need anyone right now, but I'll keep you in mind. And ever since then, he's been on this show rather loyally. So, about what, 2 months or a month and a half, 2 months ago, Ringer, I made him a moderator. So, well deserved.
Wow. That's awesome, Steel Ringer. I'm still figuring out what I need to do to Hoosier to become a mod myself. So good for you.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, it's not. No, he's very choosy.
I guess maybe
and
being
trust is important.
maybe being a fellow Hoosier helps out a little bit.
There you go.
I see. I gotta
It's
relocate.
it's a conspiracy. Hey, I tell you what, and let me bring in Kathy here.
Hi.
Oh, wow, it's a party. Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
And your video's coming through,
And
my
her
dear.
camera's
Hey,
on.
now wait a minute here. There's something
Wait
wrong
a second.
because I can see Kathy on my screen. I can see me.
I think there may be some gender bias here. I think he's only showing the women on the
No, I can see me
screen.
and I can see Kathy.
I can't
Like
see
I-
any of
no.
you guys except for Hoosier's logo.
So-
Your hand right there.
Show a couple of fingers, Kathy. Well, like 2 or 3, so I can tell you how many you're holding up. 2.
Okay. Hey, Hooser, can I be a mod on your channel?
Ooh.
Oh,
Here we go.
let's see if I can break my computer here. Hopefully the power doesn't go out between now and then. Actually, Kathy, you are a moderator on my channel, my dear.
Okay.
Uh,
See,
who
There
else?
we go.
Steel Ringer is, Mushroom Shells is, KK, Darth Larper, Stack Attack. Huh.
Hmm.
I don't know why Yankee's not on here.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
I suppose I can trust you, my friend. Here you go. You are now moderator,
I'm gonna try.
Yankee Stacking.
Okay, so can people see my camera? I'm gonna show my feet.
yeah, I see
yes.
something moving.
I see you.
All right. Okay. So it's
Tupac,
not
it's
you,
yours. You need to go out and come back in.
All right, let me try that.
There we go. I gotcha.
So, Kathy, how many subscribers do you have so far? Are you at 200 yet?
How soon am I going to be doing dancing?
That's right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's right. I called her out last night, Yank. I said no. I said
Yeah.
ask the audience and let's get her to 200 so she can dance for us on her channel.
Oh wow. Okay. That's awesome.
We were
And she said yes?
Of course, I would say yes.
You'd do that sober, wouldn't you?
Oh, hey, I do it for my fans. I'm just so much.
Oh.
Well, that's why I have the
That's
kind of
awesome.
channel I have. I am not limited to anything.
Good for you.
A variety
Uninhibited
of things.
Kathy. I love it.
A variety of things. Did you ever see all the drawers with stuff that she keeps behind her there, Yankee? She is
Yeah,
loaded.
I saw.
Loaded.
Yeah, yep. That's impressive. Yep.
Let's try it now. Hey, Tupac. We can see it now.
There we go.
There, Tupac, see? All you do is
Nice.
go out and come back in.
And the audio now it sounds like your show now, Tupac. You're not blasting the speakers anymore.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, Tupac, you forgot that I was donating 2 shirts to the winner who wins it gets to choose the colors.
Nice. I got so much stuff to remember.
But I'm so important, Tupac.
I know.
Hey, Steel Ringer, I have a question. Do you have a channel, content creation? Have you put up videos or not?
No, not yet. No.
Well, you know what? Good, because I like it when people call in like this that aren't content creators, that don't have channels. We want to make sure. I know this is open to anyone, not just people who are YouTubers, right?
Anyone and everyone. That's why I have the chat there, or the link in the
awesome.
chat.
Here's the bottles of silver.
That's great. Steel, why don't you email me your mailing address too? I want to send you out something. All right, bud?
Okay, sure.
Awesome.
So-
YankeeStacking@gmail.com.
Steel Ringer and I actually got together a couple weeks back to help him out with his audio video setup on his end.
Mm-hmm.
So he can start participating into the streams as well.
Nice.
So
Like the shot.
I love helping people out like that.
That's cool.
I helped him out. I helped out HVAC a few days ago. Just great camaraderie there.
I'm gonna see if I can close it out, Hoosier, and come back see if my camera will work.
All right, bud. We'll see you in a bit.
And Hoosier, I think I'm going to need to jump at 8:15. I got to connect up with Silver Dragons.
All right. Cool.
All right, bud.
You leaving me?
I know. Well, no, as soon as you showed up, I felt like, okay,
I've
finally.
never even really got to see how beautiful you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. I don't want to scare you away.
I didn't want it really to go to your head. Okay, handsome. Okay.
Handsome. Yeah. Men are handsome.
Handsome.
I know. I haven't done a face reveal yet. But
Well, we know the reason. That's cool. I mean, that's
I do. I
to each their own.
appreciate all those that do show their face, like you,
Yes.
Kathy. That I love it.
I know that. I like to
All right.
tell people.
I got to split, bud.
All right,
Thanks so
Yank.
much. I'm glad people are on now. Makes
All
you
right,
feel good.
Bye,
Yankee.
hun.
Thank you, bud.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate
Bye,
it.
Kathy.
Say hi,
Have a
Best
good
Esty.
of
one.
luck. Take care, bud.
You too.
Yeah. Is that 1 grammer of gold? Yes, it
That's
is.
that 1 grammer of gold.
Who donated that again?
I actually bought this from Silver Life for I thought it was going to be the top prize, and then Maxwell Silverhammer
Oh, yeah.
threw in the 5-ounce bar.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
then this is from Roseanne 110.
That platinum.
That is platinum. Let's see. Let me make sure I got it on the right way.
Look how nice his fingernails are.
What? They're butchered. They are butchered.
Well, they are clean, though. They are
This is
clean.
true. And then Kathy's Corners donated this beautiful Australian $1 MS70.
Nice. Very shiny. And I like that.
And she's-
I like that frosting.
And then she's also donating some tie-dye t-shirts, whatever color they want. This one is from Sir Benji, MS69.
Isn't it so cool that we have so many people so willing and able to give?
Oh yeah, this one here is from Doug Harding.
$20 Cougarin, yep.
We also have this from Miss Sue Hatton.
What is that? I don't recognize that.
That's a $1 commemorative.
Oh, okay.
That's really cool. We also have this from Jagwolf.
Yeah, I had one of those before. It was really nice.
I met her and Sue Hatton. They were hanging out together.
Mm-hmm. Does that come did that come with a COA or no?
No, it's just in this plastic tube.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to do a special giveaway for everybody that donated to the giveaway. This is going to be the top prize. We're going to do the Wheel of Death.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. MS7012 Eagle.
Of course, it's coming to me, right?
She's going to have all your mail reroute to her address, and you want that.
Yeah. I'll just have to talk to the United States
Postman.
Postal Master of the,
Get
And
help.
then Jose
Yes.
Alejandre got this on Silver Life's channel and had him send it here. This is a 2020 Trump.
Mile High
And-
Mint.
It's number 38, and it's 1.6 ounces of 999 fine silver.
Wow, that's nice.
And you
Here
said
it comes with
Jose donated that.
And he's also donated. He's donating a bicentennial silver proof set. And then in here, yeah, this is from Philip the Board. I'm sure everybody's seen Philip the Board. He donated a Morgan 1882 and this Walking Liberty $50, along with this $5 Canadian maple leaf and this 1 ounce buffalo round.
Very cool. A lot of good shinies in there.
And then I got a message today from Go Random, and he said he's sending a couple of microscopes.
Cool.
Ooh.
And yeah, there's just so many. I've got a lot more stuff coming. Ozzy Cologne, and you could take me off of Big.
There you go.
Ozzy Cologne. A bunch of people said that they're sending stuff, and then a bunch of people last night that were donating to the channel. We got Hoosier Stacker. We have the Sir Benji. We have Silver Freak and Capital Currency all donated their wins last night to the 1K giveaway.
Speaking of Silver Freak, hey Silver Freak, good to see you. All sorts of good people out here. Roseanne's still out here. By the way, you're killing Roseanne with all those shinies, Tupac. Just so you know.
Hi, Silver Freak.
Loser, what am I going to get for this dance when I hit the 2,000?
2,000.
What are you going to do?
Well, you know what I'm going to do when I hit my 700.
Oh, I'll get you to 700. You want this dance, but I mean, like, I'm not getting nothing out of this.
What would you like to have?
You tell me what you're willing to give me, babe. Just tell me.
Hi, Perry Martin.
Hi, Super Freak. Hi, Perry Martin.
Hey, everybody. I'm still learning to pay attention to the chat. People get onto the stream, and I lose track of the chat every single time. It's not. I don't mean to. I honestly don't. But yeah.
Oh, it gets hard, especially if you're like opening rolls and trying to do a bunch of other stuff at the same time.
How do you keep track of that?
And then if your partner has to go somewhere and you're there all by yourself.
I do it by myself all the time. I don't have a partner. You're just weak, young man.
We're not.
Yeah, behind the rolls and trying to keep up on chat and it gets. And the super chat train was just insane. It just kept going and going and.
That was absolutely wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was so cool! I could not believe it.
So
yeah, last night was quite interesting.
So the premiere is when? 8:30? Tonight?
8 o'clock.
Oh, dang, missed it. Tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute. I got to call William and make sure everything's all good. I haven't talked to him.
Wait a minute, 8 o'clock your time?
Yeah, here in Missouri.
Okay. So yeah, we still got another 40 minutes. I thought
45 minutes.
Yeah. I just saw the clock like, oh man, didn't mean to do that to you. But okay, yeah, you still got another 45 minutes.
Oh yeah. I can't be late for my own premiere. That would suck.
That'd be fashionably late.
I've shown up on people's premieres and they weren't there. That happened to me a couple of times on Dark Green Marine. And I call them up. I'd be like, you're premiering right now? I said, oh, man, I fell asleep. That's not good.
Oh, well.
Oh, man, but this community is just so awesome. There's just so many cool people here.
And a special shout out to Sue Hatton, absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's so the generosity is just overabundance. That's all there's. That's all you can say.
And then, really crazy, really late last night, Silver Seeker showed up.
Oh yeah, cool.
He showed up, made a donation, hung out for a while. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Of course I had to make him a mod.
when you have so many friendlies and so many subscribers, I mean, I don't know how those big dogs can keep up. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Some of these channels, they have a lot. Like I'm on $50 Make It Holler a lot, and They got 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
That's when you have like six or eight mods in there in the stream who go and they refer back to the host and tell them what's going on in the chat and that. And
Yeah.
like that's what the private chats are usually about. They're sending quick texts to that person there, and
But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun.
I'm so
Hi HVAC.
I'm so looking forward to that to your 1K event. It's gonna be epic.
I think it's gonna be really crazy. The 5-ounce bar, the 1 gram gold bar, and one of those 2-ounce silver shots from Silver Squad, and a couple of other giveaways are going to be part of the comment video. And you don't even have to be at the live to win those. But the live, there's going to be so many giveaways, and we're going to be doing another giveaway for people that do shout out videos. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You see Roseanne's comment. No pressure. No
I
pressure.
get to work when $50 is on. I feel pressure of being a moderator.
No pressure. No pressure. That's funny. Hey, Prairie Martin, good to see you.
And then on our channel, we've been able to add the bot, so the moderators don't have to really worry about people swearing in chat, because the bot will nip that in the bud.
Yes, sir.
And then,
Shells.
also, as you add moderators, definitely have to watch out. We have a rogue one. Don't know who it is, but we have a ton of moderators. But one of them is hiding people on the channel, which is not good.
Not cool. Not cool. Bad form.
But
other
than that,
hopefully it's not intentional.
I hope not. I hope it's somebody accidentally hitting a button, but after a while, if it's like the same person that keeps on getting, then you know it's something else.
Yeah.
Yes, Muscle Shell, someone did say a shout out.
Muscle Shells, his videos are always so great to watch. So entertaining and innovative.
Well, we were backstage after the show was over, and I was talking to Nudge Silver and Jose Alejandre, and they were talking about Muscle Shells. I think Muscle Shells ended up on Handy Andy's channel, and Nudge Silver, you guys are going to know him as Nagy. That's
right.
The way it's spelled in chat, but it's actually Nudge. He's like, I always wondered what Muscle Shells looks like. I mean, I heard his voice on Handy Andy's, but I was like, so I went back in time. You can go back in time on Muscle Shells videos, and he actually has some videos where he's talking about different things, like how who invented aspirin, and different things like that. But you can actually see Muscle Shells on there. So anybody that's watching, if you want to know what Muscle Shells looks like, go check out some of his old videos and get him some more views and some more thumbs up, and because that's what this is all about. It's all about everybody helping each other in this community, and it's so cool. It's so cool. I mean, there's a bad apple every once in a while, but
and that's to be expected, right?
But they seem to get weeded out pretty quickly.
Well, that's another thing. Back to the community aspect and how everyone supports everyone is, should a bad apple show up, it gets distributed pretty quick. that there's something going on. Like for example, your rogue mod thing that you're encountering with right now. Hey, it
You know,
looks like Still Ringer got his video going. Hey, Still.
Hey, all
that's
right, it works.
Hey, there's their
Yeah,
video.
there's still.
Yeah, something with the OBS. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
But on that note, I've got a little over a half an hour before the premiere. I will see you all later.
We will
Have a
definitely be
wonderful
over
night.
there. Definitely be over there on your premiere. Looking forward to it, Tupac. And thanks for swinging by.
Sweet. No problem. Needed to get up there so we can give that dime away in the chat.
Send me a link.
Oh, it's we're not live. It's a pre-recorded
just
video.
premiere? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be, saying hi to everybody in chat and
Okay.
this and that. But we'll see you all later. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you
All right.
smash the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Hoosier Stacker, really great person. If you haven't, go check out Kathy's Corners. Still Ringer, you got videos?
No, not yet. No.
All right. Well, you can subscribe, and as soon as he does have videos, you'll be the first one to check them out.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my dance moves on your Still Ringer. I'll just load it up to your account.
Okay, great. We can do that. Yeah.
No
Goodbye,
modesty there.
everybody. We'll see you a little bit later.
Good night, Tupac.
Take care,
Thanks for
Tupac.
coming by.
See you.
Take care, bud. No, I just helped out, Kathy. I just helped out Still Ringer on getting his audio video going.
That's good.
Primarily, right now, if I understand correctly, Ringer, correct me if I'm wrong, but right now you're just mainly just wanting to get into the live streams more often, more interactive at the moment, correct?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know, when the time comes, if you do get the bug, it'll be like you'll get the bug, and then you'll want to do it all the time. And like me here, I do a video occasionally, but my main thing is this show here.
Yep, the lives. That's what
Sure.
I do.
What's funny about that, Kathy, is a lot of the, if you want to call them the more upper level people of YouTube, never understood the concept of live streaming because I guess I guess it didn't help the algorithm or whatever back then. And now it's like, now you have people in those same levels promoting it. But just a few short months ago, they're like, it's a fad. They'll go away. No, it's not.
Well, here's the oldest thing is a lot of people kept saying to me, you have to have consistency. You have to, like be an auction person, or you be a seller, or be this and be that. And I'm like, no, my channel is about going live. It's a talk show where they had them back in the 70s, 80s, and all that. Those talk shows, nighttime talk shows.
Yeah.
And I says, and I don't have a platform. I don't have a set schedule for a reason. It's surprised all the time. When I go live, surprisingly, you never know what's going to come out and what I'm going to do. I've had games. I've had.
Oh, speaking of games, you said you had the game for bingo.
Yeah.
Can you email me that info?
I will.
When you get a chance.
Wait a minute. Yeah, bingo, and you want the horse races too?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm looking at doing something, changing up the show every so often, not all the time.
Oh, you want to be like Kathy?
Okay, yes, I want to be like Kathy. There. You made me like you. There's what you got in return. No, it's I'm just looking at various things just to entertain, and
yeah,
I think
that's what I do.
For me,
I'll make sure.
For me, I started, and I know I've mentioned this several times in the past. I started this channel as just a place for people to hang out. Never a set agenda. I mean, I might do an auction every once in a blue moon type of thing, just a small one. But it's mainly just like what we had. We had 4 or 5 people on the chat here just to talk about stuff. Gave Tupac some love, and Yankee gave out some love, and just to have a place just to come out and hang out for a little while.
Yeah, just call Kathy up for, because her beauty.
Yeah, that's right. And just it's just the because when I actually that's actually when I went to Yankee Stacking months ago.
Hmm.
November, December. I'm like, I want to do something. I just don't know what. I'm not an auctioneer. I'm not a coin roll hunter. I'm not, what you typically see out here in the community. But I do want to do
Hmm.
something. And then, and then I decided to do a live stream show once a week. And I'm trying to imitate, like, you're trying to imitate your nighttime talk shows. I'm trying
Yeah.
to imitate a morning talk show, comedy talk show type of thing.
Well, that's mine. Daylight, midnight talk shows.
Hmm.
That's what I was. The old Mike Douglas and them. Like you'd have guests in and they talk about books
Give
or
plug them up a little, give them a little bit of plug opportunity, promoting
yeah.
opportunity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like like we just did that for Tupac. So
And the name of the program, it's called Let's Play Bingo.
okay.
And then you want to really get this one with the racing one. Let me make a before I kick myself out. And it is under what is this program called? What is this program called? At the races, it's called.
All right.
That's always fun. I'll tell you what. I'll play it. I'll play it right after Tupac's premiere. You can come over and see which game you like to play.
All right. I might swing by. I do work in the morning, but I'll see if I can make a little bit of time before I hit the sack.
Oh, come on. What do you need sleep for?
That's why I told William yesterday. It's like, you'll get enough sleep when you're dead.
Mm-hmm. This Kathy gets about 3 or 4 hours of sleep a day.
So yeah, that's for me. And I've learned in the last few years that if I sleep more than 6 hours, I'm actually more tired than I am when I go to bed.
Yep.
4 or 5 hours is my sweet spot right now.
It's still, what do you got there in that case?
Uh-oh.
In the case?
Yeah, that black
With-
gold case.
Your looks like your
this
piece.
one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 1921 piece there.
Okay. It's very nice. I'm checking out what's else on your table.
Yeah, on the other side is that's an 86 Morgan.
I got those things.
Yeah, just I keep a few things here on my desk to kind of look at, and I'll rotate them out every now and then.
Why rotate my back? I gotta decorate soon the back wall of mine and clean out my drawers and exchange things.
Yeah, I like keeping it interesting. I'll put some new stuff up and some stuff to play with for a little bit, and then when I get something new, I'll just kind of change it out.
So what do you like to collect?
Right now, the Morgan bug has bit me.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm really getting into those. Really enjoying those right now.
Yeah, those Morgans, that's just you get a few of those in your hand, you're like,
yeah.
mm-hmm.
They'll get you. I just got this one here not too long ago from another number one Thug Stacking, so that's still sitting here on my desk.
What is it?
This is a 1921 MS63 I got from Thug. Pretty nice looking coin. I really like the holder, and it's got the American flag on it, so really enjoying this one right now. It's kind of just still sitting here in the spot.
Okay. I just got to say, when you get to be big time like me, I'm going to show you.
Well, that'll be hard to do now.
What? Be big time?
Yeah, big time like you.
Oh. Get yourself one of these kind. Walking liberties.
Oh, yeah, really. I like those. Those are nice.
That is 8 ounces of silver.
Yeah, I really like those. Probably want to get a couple of those for the years my daughters were born for them to keep.
This since 1995. I had to sell quite a few of my stuff off, but this one is staying. That and my WCC, my CC Morgan, those are not going nowhere.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They'll only be going up.
You only have one Morgan, and it's at $18.99. Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I have.
Oh no, I have
No, Silver
several.
Freak says he only has one Morgan.
Oh, I see. Oh, Silver Freak. Okay.
I had Morgans, but I gave all mine up last week. But I didn't. They weren't anything special. They were bargain bin Morgans. In fact, you got one coming your way, Ringer. Once I get my stickers, which have been ordered.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them. I just really started liking the history of them and the difference that you can get with the toning and whatnot. I started this dark toning ones have really kind of got me. So I've been picking up several of those.
And it seems like the Morgans are more desirable than the piece.
Yeah, some of them do seem that way.
I like the Walking Liberties more, though. I really do. I like the art of the Walking Liberties more.
See, for me, it's all about the weight, and you know, walkers are so worn out, and then you pay an arm and a leg for a decent looking walker. It's like just for me as a stacker, I just can't get into the walkers. But I do love my Benjis. I do love my Benjis. I do love, you know, my preference is Benjis, then candies, then walkers when it comes to $50. I grabbed a few Morgans and a few Peace a while back, but I had them for a little while. I'm like, oh, those are pretty, but it's like I dated them, but I didn't want to marry them, so I went ahead and gave them back out, sold them off. So,
see, now me, I just like to buy things and show and tell. I do a lot of show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried, and I still do. I try to diversify and make sure that I'm getting constitutional and generic silver as well. But there's something about the Morgans and the Peace. I just the collector in me, I guess. I've always been a collector, so the collector in me just started gravitating towards those naturally. And I still have to watch that and remember why I'm getting into silver and gold in the first place. So I'm still trying to keep the constitutional coming in and generic as well, so that if I ever do need to use some of that stuff can go first, and I can keep some of the nicer Morgans and whatever that I'm starting to collect. So
right,
it's a little bit of a struggle, but you know, still doable.
So well, what made you get into this? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, I bought into some bullion last year, and I ended up having to give up some of my tube of eagles I had from last year, and it sucked that I had to do that. But the alternative would have been more debt, and didn't want to do that either. So that's probably one of the advantages about stacking is, you know, you don't. You have, you know, even though you try to prevent it by having fiat set aside in a safe or something, you always try not to dive into your precious metals, but it's always nice to know that in a really bad situation, you have that as an option instead of taking out a loan for something or something worse. So
yeah, I think it's very important to keep the, you know, cash as well too, because that's going to be our first line right now, no matter what, because that's still number one currency in the world, I guess, right? So
right now it is.
We still need it right now every day, but
well, it's like I said earlier. I mean, you know, there have been economic downturns for the centuries, and we're going to be coming up on one, I'm sure, here in the next 10 to 20 years as the writing is on the wall, and we just have to be prepared. But I think this time around, when it does happen, because of the fact that we are a world organization, a world community now, world interdependence now, it's just going to be really bad, worse than in the past. You know, in the past you would impact regional areas, but now you're going to be impacting the globe at this point, unless you're like in the Middle East where they're very isolated from everything else anyway, or in a third world nation. Most of the rest of the country, or the rest of the world's going to feel the impact this time around. Should it happen, which, you know, hopefully it doesn't. You want to be prepared, but at the same time, you know, you gotta be, prepared. So, but you try not to dwell on it. You just, you know, as I always say, slow and steady, and stay on budget.
Right.
But that's the stacker in me. I mean, each their own, right?
Yeah, that's I'm just going wherever it takes me. Like HVAC here, he's talking about he got his friend and was into dimes and quarters, and then the Morgans and peace dollars struck. You know, so to me, I'm just trying to do both, either one. You know, so even if somebody does get into the Morgans and peace like his friend, you know, at least you're still getting something like that, right? Because they're always just going to go up. And it's still into the silver and gold, and a lot of us are seeing now that these collectible coins like Morgans and peace dollars are actually just going up tremendously in value within the last year that I've been watching. So I think that's going to keep going. So it's not a bad thing either way. You're still getting ahead of the game, I think, and if you can enjoy it by collecting the Morgans and peace dollars, it just makes it even better for you. You know, it's something that you can enjoy, but you're still also stacking and collecting, even if it's Morgans and peace. You know,
I mean, you're obviously not getting your best dollar cost average when you buy into collectibles like Morgans and anything else that's known as a collectible. But on the flip side, you have something that's more entertaining, something that's more enjoyable, something that, you know, something that you can actually hold and just, you know, reminisce or whatever. But, you know, because, you know, if you're stacking just bullion, yeah, it gets old after a while. You want to try to change it up every so often.
Right. Yeah, it gets boring, and I think it did for me, and that's one of the reasons I started looking at these so much, because they're just interesting to me. So I think it helps, and I think it actually increases my input of silver that I'm gathering. So that's good to me, anyways.
Well, it's like the Constitutional. I mean, I started getting into Constitutional January big time because I just like the fact that you can run your hands through it and you have the history. And I think for the most part it's more the history than anything, but just the fact that that's how we used to make coinage, was with silver. And it's just amazing how, you know, we ooh and all over silver, or over Constitutional today, when it was just pocket change, what, 60 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get ready for his live. So
Yeah, that's gonna be
not his live,
great.
$2.
His premiere.
Yes, his
Yeah.
premiere.
Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of his channel. So, but I love you both, guys, and you have a wonderful day.
All right,
Thank
Kathy.
you for inviting me up.
Take care, Kathy.
You're always welcome, Kathy. I always have the chat or the stream into the chat whenever I go live. So.
Okay. Yeah. Are you having the next um from Big Apple? Are you having your stream? You can have an auction.
Not right away. I'm not really. I'm learning the auctions stuff. I'm not really heavy into it, so I'm still learning.
Yeah, because he was saying something about you hosting the next one and that. So.
Okay. I did not get that memo.
Oh, no, I did. I guess they're going to surprise you.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Bye. Yeah. All right, Kathy. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, it's always good to have that's one of the beautiful things about doing a live with guests like this, Ringer, is the fact that you just have so much interaction and so many different aspects and walks of life. Just makes it more refreshing to have guests on the show. That's why I always offer people to come up here when if they can, and basically shoot the shit. To basically, it's just to allow a conversation. That's what it's about.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It seems to be a little more interesting, especially when you're able to communicate back and forth. And I think more people should probably do it as well.
All right. You know what, Ringer and everyone out here in the audience, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I do want to get over there to Tupac's premiere, and then, of course, Yankee Stacking and Silver Dragons does their 9 p.m. Silver Pros tonight. So check that out if you want to check it out. And I'm going to go ahead and call it, Ringer. Thanks for styling in. And like I've said before, that you always have a guest chair whenever you want to pop in.
Yep. Thank you for having me. Have a good night, and have a good night, everybody in chat.
Take care. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I do appreciate you coming on board here for a couple hours. And let's go check out Yankee Stacking Silver Pros. Yankee Stacking with Silver Dragons here at 9 o'clock. Let's go raid them, and then let's also go raid Tupac Coin Roll Hunters premiere. And then if y'all can, let's go raid him on July 30th for his 1K show. That's going to be a great event. Those two, William and Tupac, are always crazy on their streams every other day of the week. They do their shows on Sundays and Wednesdays and Saturdays, and they're always great, and they're always fun to be with, and they're always entertaining on their regular shows. I can only imagine what their 1K show is going to be like. So check them out. All right, and HVAC, I will give you a buzz here in a few minutes. And thanks for everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate your support. On your way out, please hit the like button and like, comment, and subscribe to the Hoosier Stacker channel. Have a great day, everybody. And just keep stacking. Good night.